don't go anywhere. Let me at least give me some feedback to let me know it's working or not working. Speaking of working and not working, Ruby has tangled me up significantly over here. We'll go down this way because that's the way she wants to go. We'll do a quick intro in a second. Hopefully people will get notified of our new live stream. And just in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, this is part 2 of our dog walk live on Bank Holiday Monday at Easter. And usually it'll take a minute or two for people to tune into us, but let me just do a quick intro. So I'm Stephen Crighton and you're watching Crighton Pet Services. And we invite you to join us and walk along with us while we take out the 8 dogs, take them for their little walk, their little ramble. You'll see them all around me on the camera. And we're in a location that doesn't typically get that good reception phone-wise, but I can see now people are starting to join the live stream. It took me about 4 or 5 minutes to realise the last one just wasn't getting any purchase at all, so we've stopped, reset and started again. Fingers crossed this time you can stay with us and it's all good. It's all good. We'll do a little recap of what's happened in a second or two. I'm just curious if there is indeed any water here. I don't think there is, but we'll go and find some trees that do have some water squirreled away in their wells. So yeah, so it's bank holiday weekend and we're typically challenged on days like this when we're out with the pack. So I'm looking after the 8 dogs that you can see around us. I'll introduce you to them in a second or two. But these 8 dogs, the owners are either working or otherwise indisposed, and yeah, they still require our services. So we have to be on fairly high alert today for a couple of reasons, and we'll go through them in a second or two. But what I want to do is find the dogs some water because it's quite hot, so we can you see here the shape of this tree, that nice V shape to it, and in the middle of that V and so if we can find one low enough to the ground, I have no doubt the dogs will get a little drink. There's 2 or 3 up here. The dogs might find them before I point them out, but here we go. What's this? Let's try this one. Come on, puppies. Stanley. What's in here? Chip. Chip. What's this, buddy? What's here? What's here? What's in here? No, we're not bothered. We're not bothered. Okay. Some of them are seeking it out, but they don't seem too bothered about that, so we'll go back to what I was saying. So yeah, so bank holiday weekend. You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you? Well, thanks very much. I hope you mean that as an insult. This way. This way. So yeah, let me come through as a ray of sunshine just for that person. So we've got the 8 dogs, and that in itself can be challenging. But on days like today when we have bank holidays, there'll be more people out and about. There'll be more people exploring. There may be some people who are using this area that are maybe not as fit as they think they are or they want to be. And one thing that the dogs are good at picking up on is stress. There's lots of stress in people. And so if your heart rate's up and you're struggling and you're out of breath and your body's really working to kind of keep you going, that's something the dogs will definitely pick up on. And occasionally they might let me know about those kind of people. They might bark, they might signal in some way. So we'll keep a close eye on their body language as we go around. But so far we've not actually seen that many people. What we do have, because it's been Easter, is quite a lot of leftover eggs from people celebrating in the sort of traditional way of rolling hard-boiled eggs down the likes of these paths and any hills they come across, that kind of thing. And so the dogs love that. But so do, of course, all the crows and the wildlife that'll kick around here, badgers, and look at Alfie still on the rock. Alfie, you coming, buddy? Good boy. Good puppies, good puppies. So yeah, so wherever we see any animal activity, it's likely to be because there's been some human activity, leftover food, and on a day like today, definitely eggs. That will be the thing for us to watch out for. But I can see through, the camera probably won't let you guys see through this clearing here, but I don't think there's many people around at all, which is good for us. The sun's starting to come out. I suspect people will start to make the most of the bank holiday by coming out and maybe setting up picnic and setting up camp for the day and things like that. Enjoying the last day of the school holidays in a bit of sunshine. But you can see around, there's not a soul here. We're the only people using it, which is good for us. Very good for us. So if you're walking along with us, thank you so much. Give us a little like if you, it doesn't cost you anything just to like that stream. And if you fancy jumping into the comments, if you've got an account, you can jump in, you can speak to us. Like, maybe you don't know me, but I don't, or something, whatever that's called. And they've said, you're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you? And I know that particular people who are interested in grammar might pick up this user on their use of viewer. I wouldn't do that. I certainly wouldn't single them out for that. But I know other people might. So if you're that type of person, jump in the comments, give them a little earful of education. Maybe it'll help them out. And I'll go back to filming the dogs and being a ray of sunshine. Chippery! Good boy. He's such a playful character, his old Chip. Hey buddy boy, good boy. He's a roller. Some of my long-standing subscribers know all about our issues with Chip rolling and all the nonsense he gets into. Hopefully today, where we are and what he was doing there is probably just a mouse or something like that, but you've been known to get yourself covered in nastiness, haven't you, bud? I know. I'm going to stop for a second and just take some of this in for the time being. Let the dogs do what they want to do. If I sit and I kneel down. Hi guys, hello, hello, we're getting cuddles. Hi, hello, I see you. I see you, Beak. Hi buddy. You alright, Stanley? I see you, kiddo. Juno's just behind me. Just, where's she gone? Oh, she's came right to the front. Hello, sweetie. Hello. She thinks she can get a biscuit if she's cute enough about it or problem solves it enough, but she's not getting one till we're all on the move. There's no freebies. Hey Chippery! Hello boy. I know, I see you. I see you, kid. I see you. This is the best job in the world when we get interactions like that with the pups. Just love it so much. And we make these little videos for the owners to show them how the dogs get on with each other and where we are, and create little memories for their catalogue of days out with the dogs, or dogs' days out with me. And you can see that they're pretty well in sync with each other for the most part. But we were, I was saying before, wait now, Kathleen, I'll read your comment in a second. I was saying before we started the first live stream, this is the second one that I've tried to do today. You'd have thought the dogs just hadn't been walked all weekend. They were going wild in the van before we got going. Absolutely off their heads. If you were a passerby and you heard that, you'd be thinking, oh, I need to phone the RSPCA. And then the second that we get out, the second they get through the door of the crate and out the van, this is what we have. From that instant of jumping out, they're just into proper mode, working mode, walking mode, however you want to describe it. And they've been great since the very first paw on the ground, which is good. But my goodness, you would genuinely have thought they were ready to get up to all sorts of trouble by the time they came out the van. Edith, this way. Good girl, good puppy. Good, you guys, we're going the right way. Yeah, Kathleen, eau de Dun, favourite perfume of chips. He's some boy. He loves a little roll in the stinky stuff. You're a proper little hunter. I've said this many times, but the dogs all have their own quirks and personalities and traits and things they can and can't tolerate and all that kind of thing. And just getting to know the dogs is incredible, but when you really get to know them and their personalities start to sparkle a little bit, they're just they can drive you crazy, but they're also just so brilliant at the same time. You know, Chip will really go out of his way to go and find some stinky stuff, and the others are just as quirky and you know, they all have their own little traits. It's quite funny. So yeah, so if you fancy getting to know them a bit better, by all means subscribe to the channel and you'll see them in all their splendour throughout the year. We go live every day around about the same time, so welcome to tune into us anytime. And then of course, if you can't make the live stream, this video goes up as a video. This stream goes up as a video. Is that the right way to explain that? And yeah, you can, like so many do, tune back into us. Alfie, thank you, buddy. That does look like stinky stuff. Yes. And we've lost Edith. We'll dig her out. Oh, Edith! Alfie's giving me some work to do. Oh, were you? Or were you sitting down? Oh, you were. I don't think you were. I thought he was doing a poo, but he's not. He's not. Good girl, Edith. Good girl. Just in case you didn't notice, she came back probably out of shot there. And there's a group of people just... Edith, just wait. They're just on the other side of this hill. We'll let them get up to that point before we do, just to save them in case we've got anyone who doesn't like dogs, or maybe they've got a dog. There's no point in us trying to get to that bottleneck at the same time. The dogs are pretty well behaved, as you can see. They don't even know we're here. Ruby's picked up on the fact that they're here. We spoke about this 10 minutes ago, that they'll maybe pick up on signs of stress in the body. 80% of their interactions with the world will be through their nose, so if you're unfit and you're out and about, the dogs are going to smell you. I don't think you're going to be able to hide from us. Alfie, you coming, bud? I see you. Who's going up on Pride Rock? Who's going up? Ruby, you coming up here? I need to go this side for Ruby, but we'll get the gang to pose in one of their favourite places. Come on. What's this? Good puppies. Good puppies. That's a great shot. Love that. I see you. Good boy, Alfie. Do you want to come up, Alfie? Good jump, sweetie. That's quite high. You look after yourself. Don't be silly about this. There we go. Right, well, we're about to sign off, but not before we show you the spectacular view that is on the other side of these trees. You might be able to just make out what it is over here. I'm going to keep the camera panned down a little bit to save the surprise. We'll be there in under a minute, so bear with us. It gives me a little bit of time just to say thank you for watching. The dogs appreciate it, I appreciate it. We've had a good session. We've kept out of trouble for the most part. Apart from a rival, I think we woke up the neighbourhood. And if you like what you see and you want to support a little business in Edinburgh, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button. If you've already done that, give us a little like. And it costs you nothing, and you support my little business and these little puppers. And that's all we ask for. Edith! Edith! Come on, sweetie. I know you know where you're going. And here's the view that I promised you all. Here's my view. Nell licking and kissing me. Yes, I know. Thank you, sweetie. Yes, I know. This is the best view. But I think the people are here for this one. Yes, you are. I know. Come on then. Good boy, Alfie. Good boy. Right, for me and the pups, we are going to sign off. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in onto both streams. I'm sorry the first one didn't work out. I hope it comes good as a video. Yes, Kathleen, Nell is a sook. We wouldn't have it any other way, would we? Hey, Nell. Hey, Nell, I know. Barney's giving her a little kiss. You guys can't resist when I squat down, I know. We tend not to try and handle the dogs too much, actually, because it's not natural behaviour, you know. So let them do their own thing, but you can't resist sometimes, you know. You just can't resist. So for me and the team, there are two people right there. Give them a wave, give them a little like, just for them. And we will see you on our next session, which will be around about the same time tomorrow. And Kathleen, if you're still watching, we might be a bit late back because we're a bit late in starting. So don't panic. Okay, from me and the team, take care. Have a great Monday, have a great bank holiday. Enjoy the barbecues and beers or whatever you guys get up to. And think about the gang having to deal with all these dogs. I know, it's such a hard life. It really is. Okay, take care. All the best. Bye-bye.